General Authority for Port-Said Ports, a new era of achievements. We are living in a changing and a challenging world that requires getting acquainted with the latest and the most up-to-date technology. And today, resorting to science and technology, Egypt provides a unique example showing commitment to prosperity and progress for its people, an example to follow suit in the whole region. To cope with civilized projects witnessed by the world today came the establishment of a real giant, Port Said Port, a testimony of the technological leap that Egypt achieved, a project competitive with similar ones worldwide, and a very positive reflection of supporting Egypt's economic march. A distinctive location east of the northern entrance of the Suez Canal, at the confluence of three continents, the crossroad of the most important world sea trade route between the East and the West. Here lies Port Said City, that was established in parallel with the Suez Canal establishment in the year 1859 to act as a gateway to Egypt and a promising hub center for international trade between Europe and the Far East. It remains still today a real contributor to Egypt's prosperity and progress. In addition to the strategic location of the city, there is also an important economic dimension and serving as a beacon of enlightenment in the cultural, intellectual, and religious fields. Western Port Said Harbour. With the establishment of Port Said City came the birth of a new giant, Port Said Harbour, that plays a very important role in helping trade to flourish in Egypt. The port served Port Said citizens for more than 140 years. In 1980 came the presidential decree to establish the General Authority for Port Said Ports, and since then progress started on the land of the harbour. Slums were eradicated and the port became fully equipped according to the latest international standards. A special dock was also established for containers. Today new equipment was added. 9 giant cranes were introduced, new docks that added the productivity of this project. A touristic harbour. The General Authority for Port Said Ports paid special attention to the important role played by tourism in Egypt, hence further developing and modernizing the port docks, and this enabled us to welcome the biggest vessels from all over the world. All facilities are provided here, finishing the procedures rapidly for the guests, providing services for the elderly, in addition of course to the warm welcome and the well-known Egyptian hospitality. Also another addition was the International Maritime Services Club at Port Said Port that hosts a wide range of activities and is considered of great benefit to the members. It consists of 17 rooms fully equipped according to the international standards. So today, the port stands as a bright face of Egypt, a giant that we are all proud of. East Port Said Port. The leap that was witnessed in the field of maritime transport and the most up-to-date vessels that were introduced to the field was the incentive behind establishing East Port Said Harbour that enabled us to enter the competition with giant countries in the maritime field. As work started, the port was located on an area of 35.5 square kilometers, and after the presidential decree on the 26th of July 2010, the area of the port expanded to reach 72 square kilometers. According to the plan ahead, the number of terminals will reach 21, spanning on an area of 25 kilometers. During the first phase of establishing the port, the dock was 1,200 meters long, 35 meters wide, and 16.5 meters deep. Today, with the development and progress seen widespread through the port, the dredging work continues. Multi-purpose containers terminals are all established, and the port is resorting to the most advanced operation tools and the efficient operating procedures. New projects are added also on the logistics front. If we approach the port, we'll see the superposed Panamax cranes, 62 meters long beams that can reach the depth of 22 containers, the area of which is 600,000 square meters. This area can have space for nearly 700,000 containers. The state provided the necessary infrastructure and services, water and sewage and draining projects, communication networks and railway services, electricity facilities. So today, on scientific basis and through professional planning, the General Authority for Port Said Ports is carrying out the second stage of development by establishing a new container terminal, 1,200 meters long, expected to expand to 2,400 meters long. Hence, it will become one of the longest terminals in the Middle East and Africa. New cranes were added. Today, the port is ready to receive an increased number of giant vessels and huge container ships whose number reach 5.5 million containers.